Yeah, we're ready, ready, ready. About the way here. Well, hello, hello, hello. We are here, Albert Lee, Minnesota, at the trail's end, the Petro, exit 11 on I 35, Albert Lee, Minnesota. And it is time for dinner. Hey, Eugene, how you doing? So, like it says, we're not going to do anything super fancy. We're going to be using our panini grill. And we are just going to do a basic cheeseburger, bit of bacon on it. We're going to do a little bit of baked beans on the side. And that should not be sorry. Where's my thing at? There it is. Sorry. So, like I said, nothing too fancy tonight. We're just going to have one simple cheeseburger. We got a pound, 16 ounces of 73.27. So that's going to make a real nice burger. We got some Kraft American cheese, 2 slices of that. Bush's baked beans. This is a nice, convenient 1 serving. I think it's, 1 serving. 1 cup of baked beans, salt, pepper, a bit of thick cut bacon, and we just got a red bun, mustard, ketchup. We'll probably put a little bit of onion on that too. So nothing, that is really a challenge today. But I never got around to making chili dogs. I'm still craving the chili dogs. For some reason, I'm not doing it. Maybe tomorrow when I actually get to Fargo. I still got like 330 miles to Fargo, so half a day's drive to get up there. We're just gonna get up there. We'll do chili dogs for lunch, and then I'll figure out what we're gonna do for the. We'll do something a little bit more complex for the Sunday night dinner. It's not going to be audience choice, unfortunately. Maybe next week we'll do the audience choice again. But for the moment, this is what we're going to do. Hey, John Luke, Lyle Dawson, how you doing? Well, like I said, just sometimes it doesn't need to be complicated. Sometimes a grilled cheese with a bit of with some tomato soup. Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a bag of potato chips is good enough. Let's see. Well, the only reason it's got what is because I brought my stuff into it. Lasagna, yes, I will be doing lasagna. I have an 8-inch glass dish. I have the convection oven, so I will be doing lasagna sometime in the future. lasagna, uh, enchiladas, baked pasta, meatloaf, another chicken or a duck or a crown roast, a beef Wellington. We will see what we can do. Fish and chips. I can, you know, I got pans. I can fry. I mean, this little wok here, 8-inch, may not be that large, but I can do a bit of cod in here. I can do the chips in here. I can put the batter on the Mars bar and put the Mars bar in there or the Twinkie in there. I can do that. I've done tempura in it, so why not? We will give that a try. So, we'll give it a try. We'll figure out, because I'm still learning how to use this particular convection oven. This Glands, microwave air fryer convection oven. Still learning how to use it. So, yeah, you always have to bear with me on that. But beyond that, chili verde. I like a good green chili sauce. I do. I've done it with fish. I could do a nice little pork with the chili sauce, make a nice little taquito or something like that. We'll see. There's plenty of things that we can do, that we can give a try. The weather. Well, on my way up from Iowa 80, where I stayed last night, north of Cedar Rapids, north of Waterloo, Iowa, it started snowing, a little bit of light flurries, just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I basically said on the live stream earlier today that, I'm going to get to Albert Lee. We're going to check the permits, see what I can and can't do. We're going to make sure that we're properly situated in case I drive into the night. We're also going to check the weather. 3 o'clock, got here left just about 3 o'clock, and the weather radar just absolutely sucked. I'm not going to attempt to drive in that. So got here, got parked, shut it down. Tomorrow when it's clearer, I'll do about half a day's drive tomorrow, get to Fargo, and we'll go from there. Well, you can do it with pork shoulder, but to me, if you change the thing a little bit, I could actually, if I had a syringe, I would actually inject the chili verde sauce into a pork loin and bake it like that. I would do that, but that's just me, So, all right, so there we go. So we're going to get started with this, get a little bit of cooking going. So first thing we want to do is get the bacon done. That's what we need to do. Get that kind of cooked through and get done. Like I said, we have basically all the tools we need right here. Whoops, sorry. I don't know why that came out, but yeah. Yep, cancel. Yep. The phone came off the stand there. Sorry. Yep. Let me push that on there so it doesn't fall off again. I only had one thread on it. I thought I put it on more. All right, there we go. There we go. So any of your palm readers could check me out there. All right, so there we go. Turn that down to where we can see. So we got our panini grill here. Just like everybody says George Foreman, but hot plate up here, hot plate down there. I had a little bit of a couple pieces of chicken wing that I just cooked up really quick. So we're not going to, that's a little bit of soy sauce and chicken fat. We're not going to worry too much about that. It's only going to add flavor. So we got, so the bacon's going to cook on here. We're also going to cook the burgers on here as well. So slide that up there so it can cook. Bing, bang, boom. We're going to turn that down a little bit because we really don't want to crisp them up so they're hard as a rock. I went through that last night. So about a good amount of steam coming off. Let's see here. And like I said, we got the pan here with the hot plate. We'll do our beans in there. But, if you can see that, it's already starting to get a little bit of color on there. So we are good. Now, we got ourselves a little bowl here. We're going to we're going to cut our ground beef. We're not going to use this whole thing of ground beef. That's 1 full pound. We're only going to use half of this for this meal. So this is please thaw, but nice and cold. We're going to get our knife started in there. So this is going to go, this piece we're going to use for our hamburgers tonight. This is going to be, I'm going to fry this up and throw it on top of rice more than likely. So we're going to take this other piece. We're just going to put in a Ziploc bag here real quick and throw that in the old fridge so it stays cold. Ah, yeah, baby. All right, so there we go. So bowl. Throw that in there. And here's where you get your hands nice and dirty. Let's see what. Oh yeah, I've seen that done. Well, this is a 68-inch sleeper. I wish it had a double bunk. Sorry. I wish it had a double bunk in it, but it's a single bunk, single berth. So normally there'd be if I had a double bunk, I'd have a bed up here and I would have more storage. But being that I do oversized, heavy haul, we're always on permits like I am now. In my next load, that you can't run teams, so it really doesn't benefit this company to buy a truck that that needs 2 sleepers. So yeah. Should use some plastic gloves. Why? I'm not doing surgery. I'm making food. Yeah. I'm sorry. I am not one of those who has to worry about sanitizing the crap out of the universe. That's not what I do, So food is a natural thing. It should be done as naturally as possible. And if that means I get my hands a little bit dirty, well, boo-hoo. I ain't going to cry about it. I mean, I have plastic, nitrile gloves that I use when I'm doing work outside and dealing with grease, dealing with, coolant and other chemicals, that I deal with, maintaining the truck and all that jazz. So, I do have them, but I'm not going to use them with my food. That's something I absolutely hate. Mr. Scott, how you doing? Sandy Peterberg, how you doing? Now, paper towel. I ain't dead yet, so people have survived thousands of years, a million years or so, as close to what we are now. This over preoccupation about being clean and being, it's just not me. I just don't see the benefit of it. Like I said, I have zero problems with that. Okay, so here we are. Bacon is done. And that's the good thing about having a top plate and a bottom plate at the same time. That's cooking it from both directions. And you see the bacon is still pliable. That's the way I like bacon. I do not like it overly crisp. So we got the bacon set to the side. So we have our 2 patties, each of them a quarter pound. So we're just going to take that, and all that fat that's on there is going to get onto the burger itself. These burgers have, like I said, 27% fat in with the meat. So it's going to be pretty juicy. So a lot of fat's going to come out as well. All right. A good pinch of kosher salt. Now I pretty much guarantee that's more than almost anybody else is going to put on their burger. But I happen to like that, so a good amount of black pepper so I can actually taste it. There we go. Yeah, put that down. We're on medium. We're going to crank it up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and open up our beans here. Just get them in the pan. They'll warm up pretty quick. So we're not going to be afraid of getting it in the pan right now. Now, come on, get out of there. There we go. Come on out of there. There you go. Little piece of pork fat in there. Get in there. There we go. Give me a paper towel here. Like I said, all my kitchen towels are dirty, so I had to resort to getting some paper towels here. All right. So that's starting to work. Turn that down to medium. We have an onion somewhere around here. There we go. All right. All right. Let's see here. Free gloves, any doctor's off, just take some. Oops. The engine cut off. Let me turn that back on real quick. That's the problem when the APU is not working. I have to constantly take my time to watch up here to make sure it's still running. All right. It's okay. I mean, I bought it on a whim. I was never a big fan of the electric, grinders. It's okay. It's nice. It looks good. But I'm gonna give this away. I have 2 of these. I'm gonna give them away to somebody else who wants them. And I'm gonna give me one that's got a hand crank on it. Something a little bit nicer. Something a little bit more useful to me. That works faster, more reliable, don't have to worry about batteries. All right. But I got that off of Amazon. Ella T, how are you doing? So, bacon cheeseburger. We are doing good. Like I said, I was going to grab an onion here, so I got a little bit of onions. We're going to put a nice little slice on our bread here. If I can get it out of here without making too big of a mess. There we go. Yeah, I would have thrown that on the floor right there. That's what God made vacuums for. All right, so we got a nice chef knife. Yeah. Please, if you do not have experience, there we go. If you do not have experience with a knife, please take your time and cut as safe as you can. Yep. I don't know why somebody's calling me right now. All right. So, but, like I said, I have enough experience and enough control that I will handle a knife in a manner that most people should not. So please do not use me as an example when you're holding your knives. Okay. So a little bit of onion. We're going to cut that a couple of nice thin pieces like that in one little skate. All right. Let's see here. All righty. So we got our onion. I'm going to set that up to the side as well. Oops. Get that out the way. Grab a couple of buns here. Let's see here. Well, I tell you what. I have two of them. I will send them out to whoever claims them. So whoever says me first will get them. All right. So those have kind of shriveled up. So one piece of cheese each. If I can find the little doodad here. I can't find the little flap here. Yeah. It'd help if I actually had nails. But so we're just going to throw that cheese right on there real quick. Yeah, this one's a little bit easier. Bing, bang, boom. Piece of bacon. Piece of bacon. Bing, bang. 2 for that one. And 1 for the chef. Oh, man, that's good. So a bit of Gould's mustard. Bit of tomato ketchup. So we're going to get our buns out here. There we go. Bing, bang, boom. Bit of onion. Bit of onion. Like I said, I don't have any lettuce, so please excuse me on that. So, bit of mustard. And you don't need a knife for mustard. Just rub them together. Bing, bang, boom. We're going to put the ketchup on the bottom. No, I do like it mixed as well, but also there are times where I like it separate, so I have a little bit more distinctive taste. Yeah, ready. We got this ready. 1 burger. 2. Like that. Back up to the side real quick. We're going to unplug that one. Get the hot plate in. Get that hot. It's only going to take a moment to get those hot. Let's see here. Well, Vidalia onions, for me at least, have been there's too much of a difference during the season. You know, so I prefer yellow onion first, white, then red. Green onion, of course, is kind of a separate thing. But a Vidalia onion is about the last type of onion I really will use. Half an onion, damn. You mean you put a burger on your onion? Man, that's... And that's what I'm going to go with again. You know, I had one that I had gotten from Bed Bath & Beyond like 2001, and it had the multiple settings for the type of grind. It was nice and heavy. I wish I still had it. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I prefer the yellow onion. It's a good overall onion for almost everything I do. Has enough spice on one side, has enough sweetness when you really cook it down. And like I said, it's more consistent from the beginning of a growing season to the end of a growing season, and with storage. That's what I find. So that's, you know, Vidalia, like I said, too much difference from January to June. And then if you store it for any length of time, the flavor can vary. So it's like, Vidalias are not quite my speed. All right, so our beans are cooking, getting hot. Now, I wish I could have gotten a jalapeno pepper. I would have diced some of that up nice and fine, throw that in to cook it together. But we're just going to take a tiny bit of this Jim Beam Smoky Barrel barbecue sauce, which I like this. This was a pretty decent. We're going to put a nice little glove in there. Not a lot, just enough to give a tiny bit of smokiness to it. We get a spoon here. It's going to make the color a little bit more red. Dang it. Of course, I'm not paying attention to the truck, but we're done anyway, so not too bad. All right. And to try to avoid a little bit of a mess, let's put these away if I can. Just shove them in there. We'll organize it later. Get in there. There we go. Put that back out the way. All right. So we can turn that off. We don't need that anymore. Turn that off. There we go. All right. So instead of, leaving it like that or putting it on the plate where it runs everywhere, this is not the typical use for a nice little Japanese rice bowl. Oh, what the heck? Let's fancy it up. Adobo, yes. Saute the onions, yes. I definitely like that. But whenever I'm dealing with any kind of sandwich, I always like my onions raw. When it's in the part of a dish, it's in a flavor profile of the dish. Yeah, it's got to be cooked. I have never heard anybody doing that, but I would not be opposed to giving that a try. All right, so like I said, not the real intention for a Japanese rice bowl, but being as that's the smallest bowl I got, yeah, we'll have to wipe that up in a moment. There we go. Turn that way. There we go. Yep. And we'll worry about cleaning everything later as usual, so no worries. So let's get this all in the camera here. If we can, there we go. All right, 2 bacon cheeseburgers. Let me scroll back up here. There we go. So, I said, a little bit of barbecue baked beans. A touch of jalapeno would have been perfect for that. Just real fine, mince it. Just a little bit of that in there. Bacon cheeseburgers. Simple, simple, simple. Nothing too difficult. Even I could do that. Let's see here. So, we're not trying to be fancy with this particular meal. And we rarely are fancy. I mean, like I said, you don't need a lot to cook on the truck. A George Foreman grill, contact grill, panini grill, whatever you want to call it. A pan, hot plate, and just make what you want. That's the key that I always try to tell people. Make what you want. Where are you going to get a decent bacon cheeseburger anywhere? I mean, they got a McDonald's in here. Yeah, they kind of, but everybody knows what McDonald's tastes like. This, you're not going to get salt and pepper on your bacon cheeseburger. You're not going to get your favorite mustard, your favorite ketchup, your type of onion. You're not going to have it cooked the way you want. Your type of cheese, your bun. You're going to get what they have set to be put out there. If you get baked beans anywhere, it's going to be what they think everybody wants, because they're trying to please as many people as possible. They don't refine it down to what individuals want, which is why I cook. I want it my way. Burger King may say you have it your way. Screw that. You ain't making it my way, because if it made it my way, it'd be totally different than what Burger King makes. But like I said, bacon cheeseburger, barbecue baked beans, simple, simple meal. This will fill me up. This will take me through the rest of tonight. I will not have anything else to eat until approximately this time tomorrow. Well, I do tell a lie, because I've been craving chili dogs for almost a week. When I do get to Fargo around noontime, when I get to Fargo around noon tomorrow, I will stop and make some chili dogs. Now, a chili dog is not a hot dog with a little bit of chili sauce on it. A chili dog is chili on top of hot dogs, covering it. You need a knife and fork to eat a chili dog. You don't need a knife and fork to eat a hot dog with chili sauce. Can of chili with onions, cheese. It comes in. Yep. Yep, you do that. Now, 99% of the time when I make a pot of chili, I will never put it on a chili dog. But if I have a real pot of chili, I can use that as a base for other things. I can make a chili style lasagna. I can make a chili style pasta sauce. I can make a chili burger, chili dogs. Or grab me a large bag of Fritos and raw onion, cheddar cheese, go to town with 3 or 4 bowls of that. Exactly, Sandy. That's that is one of the other big reasons. I know what's here for the most part. Yes, I'm not growing the beans. I'm not, making the bacon. I'm not slaughtering the cow, making the bun, but I have a fairly good understanding of those processes and what they're doing. So we're going to give a taste test, a little bit of the beans. Mm. Mm-mm. Wow. It's been a while since I've tasted that Jim Beam barbecue sauce. Wow, that's good. I don't need the jalapeno in that. That just does the trick. I'm going to take the rest of this bacon, crumble it up right on top of it. Why not? And even, now, here's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So I got a little bit of green onion here. Got a bit of green onion. Get my kitchen scissors. Cut off the parts I don't want. There we go. A good pair of kitchen scissors. If you want to do something quick and easy, you don't have to break out a knife. Kitchen scissors. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. So we got our bowl here. So a little bit of green onion on that. Nice and small pieces. Like I said, we're going to do some of the white part here too, because the white part in the very green part do have a slight taste difference. And we'll put that away for later. So we're gonna see, you can fancy it up real quick. All right. Woo. Nice and hot. Good, good. Yeah. Well, see, there's certain ways that, certain parts of the plant have certain characteristics. So in a bean like this, the white part or the whiter part of a green onion, I would typically cook through. The green part I use more for the ending, for the garnishing. Yes, I mean, I have some red pepper flakes, and I could put that on, but this Jim Beam smokehouse or smoky barrel has enough of a bite in it that just gets you right back here. A little bit on the tongue, but right back here, that's where the heat is. That's where I like it. So a little bit, any more would kind of, overpower the flavor, which I don't like. So nice bacon cheeseburger. Good, good, good. But it's simple. It's easy. It's fairly quick. I mean, we did that in less than half an hour. So when somebody says, I can't cook in the truck, it takes too long, that's a lie and a half. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that I was surprised. Normally I prefer the uh, the Jack Daniels. I've liked the Jack Daniels for a long time, but I picked this one up on a whim because they didn't have any Jack Daniels. I forget. I think it was a Walmart. They just didn't have the Jack Daniels. So it's like, all right, what? Well, I had that one before. I've had that one before. The Sweet Baby Ray's. I've had that. I've had that. Oh, I've never had that one. Let me try that. And I was pleasantly surprised, especially on chicken. On chicken, it's amazing. Well, and Eugene, that's when I've asked the question on on Facebook and other cooking groups, who is using real plates, real bowls, real cooking equipment. Oh, I use paper plates because I just don't, I don't want to deal with the mess. I just want to, I don't have to wash dishes. It's like, how hard is it? If you're going to do it in a house, why can't you do it on a truck? I mean, I use this pan. I used this copper pan yesterday for my potatoes and eggs. It's clean. It took like a minute and a half. You know, how much time do you need? No, but interrupts their perceived notions of what you can and can't do. This isn't the 1970s. You have all these tools you can use on a truck. Use them. Everything I have here, I can use in a house. I have no 12-volt stuff. Well, see, I can do that as well. But how much longer will it take me to clean it out immediately or clean it out after I enjoy my meal? An extra minute, extra two? What am I doing for the rest of the day? Well, I'm not smoking. I'm not playing a computer game. I can walk and chew gum at the same time. So, while I'm watching, something on YouTube or iTunes or listening to an audiobook or doing whatever, I can wipe this out, clean it up. It's not hard. I mean, it's the fact that people just don't want to do it. That's the thing that gets me. I use the Clorox wipes, the Lysol wipes, any other kind of disinfecting wipes. Wipe out. If I need a second one, wipe it out. Take a towel, dry it off, put it away. It just, I just find it to be such a fallacy to say that it can't be done. I like to think I prove it every time I do a cooking show. Man, I think those beans are just about dynamite. Wow. I'm gonna have to pick me up another bottle of that to keep in the drawer so I make sure I have some. That's fantastic. I thought it would make it a little bit barbecuey, but definitely cooking into the beans. I think a little bit longer would be even better, but that's fantastic. So, bacon cheeseburger, mustard, ketchup, onion, American cheese, salt and pepper, quarter pound of meat. There you go. And you can do that. When I started cooking in the truck, I would have a 1-gallon jug of water. On the top of the lid, I poked holes in it. And when I would take stuff outside with regular Dawn soap and a scrubber and scrub it and dump the water, sprinkle the water on it to wipe it off. It worked, but it was not fun. It took too dang long. There for a long time, I would take my dishes, put it in a plastic bag, walk in, get a shower, wash my dishes, then take a shower. Now, granted, I'm sorry for the imagery, but there I am butt naked in the shower, washing dishes. Not an image everybody wants in their head, but you're welcome. Wash them in the shower. You have a sink, you have a shower, you have all the free hot water you want. Lay them out on a towel, go take your shower. dry them off real quick, put them back in a plastic bag, bring them back to the truck and put them away. But I'm even lazier than that now. The only time I really ever take anything into the shower is when I'm not feeling like actually cleaning it up. Just I'll do it later. Not a problem. Taking the shower, scrub brush, Dawn soap, hot water, taking the shower and scrub it out. Otherwise, I just take the Clorox wipes, the disinfecting wipes of your choice. Just wipe it out, wipe it out, wipe it out. Get all the food bits you see. Another final one to really wipe it off and get it, clean it, disinfect it like you would with soap. Wipe it out with a hand towel so it's dry. Put it away. Yeah, I mean there's no time limit in the shower. How many dishes would you ever think of taking in the shower? One day's worth. A pot, a pan, a couple of utensils, plate, bowl. Maybe if you're really into something intensive, maybe 30 dishes at the most. Yeah, it's so simple. It's not even worth crying about if you got to do it. Eugene, I'm the same way. I do not like dishwashers. Now, my grandmother, she would get after me for washing dishes by hand. Oh, it sanitizes them. Okay. It sanitizes the dishes. Yes, it may do that. Hey, Tony Flanagan, how you doing, sir? It may sanitize the dish while it's in the dishwasher. But the second you open that door, the air, which has bacteria, which has mold, which has viruses, which has everything else in it under the sun, floating around in it every day. We walk around in that every day. We manage to survive. So instantaneously, it's getting that on the surface of the plate, of the bowl, of the spoon and the knife and the fork. Then you're going to put your dirty hand on it. You're going to wave it through the air, put it into a cabinet that is not sanitized and does not remain so. And you put it in there and you let it sit until you take it out and put your food on it. What's the point? If you left it in there and didn't touch it, yes, it would stay sanitized for a while. But as soon as you take it out, you're out in the normal world. Eugene, I'm in the same situation. I was homeless for a little while. I dealt with the same exact issues. I had a little camp stove. I had one pan. I was able to get a little bit of work on the sides to make it to be able to survive. It's not hard. I think we live in a society now that we live in such a utopia. We live in such a paradise that almost nobody has to worry about food. Nobody has to worry about, almost anything. We're at a point now where we have to make up problems. One of the biggest issues with most people nowadays, they cry more about having their internet access going down, and they think it's the end of the world than where their food's coming from, because they have a refrigerator full of it, they have a pantry full of it, they have Instacart, pizza delivery, everything can come through Amazon. They can get it 24/7 by going down to the store at any time, day or night. Bearded Fat Man, ho ho ho. Oh, I'm sorry, it's after the season, so yo yo yo. Okay. We're just so lucky. I mean, we really are lucky that we get to, have that. I get to waste my time and bore the hell out of you by showing you how to cook in a truck. You know, you can't tell me that that's not a luxury lifestyle. Some of these smoky barrel, Jim Beam smoky barrel baked beans. That's my new favorite baked bean right there. Man. I got 3 more cans of baked bean in there. There might be another one come tomorrow when I do my chili dogs. Yeah, baby. I'm sorry, that's good. I'm actually impressed at how that came out. I didn't think it would be that good. Serendipity. You never know what you're going to have till you experiment sometimes. Because I've done that same thing. I've done that same thing with other barbecue sauces, and it did not come out as good. That's my new favorite barbecue sauce for baked beans. Let me grab it here. So Jim Beam Smoky Barrel Barbecue Sauce. Wow. That is fantastic. I'm now this is probably going to be my new favorite barbecue sauce, throwing out the Jack Daniels, never going back to that again. That's fantastic. I like it on chicken. I tried it first on barbecue chicken. I liked it, but with these baked beans, wow, that's even better. That's better than I remember it. Well, see, I don't have that issue with beans or almost any food. My digestive tract is, I can handle most anything and everything without getting gassy, without, lighting up the place like some people do. I'm lucky that way. But like I said, Bush's baked beans. Let me get another can out here so you can see exactly what I'm using. Yep. So Bush's original baked beans. This is 1 cup. Got the single serve pull tab on it. You know, 97% fat free, but who cares? High in fiber. 1 serving is pretty good. A little extra bacon on the top. A little bit of green onion in it. A good glob of that barbecue sauce. Pardon me. That's pretty fantastic. Yes, Linda. Mm-hmm. Yeah, who's writing a novel here? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And if you can fit it in, because that's the entirety of my refrigerator right there. Now, a tiny refrigerator, yes. I have to be very selective with the ingredients I buy, how I'm going to use them. I have to pick things that I can use multiple ways. And so if I get bok choy, I need to use it all within a period of days. Soup, stir fry, curry, uh, put a leaf of it in a ramen, whatever I need to do. But I've made do with a refrigerator this size in every truck except the first truck I had, which was a 2016 Volvo, which had a refrigerator that was half this size from this way. Same height, but it was half the size. It sucked. It really, really did suck. Worst truck I ever drove was that Volvo. Hated it. I hated it. But on the flip side of that, let me put this down. So I got in my truck, I got a shelf here, so ignore the printer there. But I would store stuff up there. I got my convection oven microwave here. And then, of course, my kitchen cabinet that I built and insert. So I got all the space, pull-out drawers like that. You know, utensils, spices, ingredients, tall stuff at the bottom. I mean, there's a tall stuff all the way down there. My little box for my chopsticks. You know, like I said, pull-out drawer for all my utensils. Now, I carry way more of this stuff than almost any other truck driver, unless they have one of them big. Sorry, unless they have one of them big extended sleepers with an actual kitchen. But I make do. You know, I got stuff up there, I got stuff over here, I got stuff sitting on the bed. But hey, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. And like I said, a 1 pound piece of ground beef, 2 quarter-pound hamburgers. I'm going to fry that up and put it on rice with some mixed vegetables. Hey, Stephen Huber, how you doing? But yes, I built this kitchen cabinet here in my truck over, in this kind of area right here, but on the passenger side, I got a shelf that goes over on the foot of the bed, and I have a wall of plywood behind me with hanging baskets. And I built that and put it on the truck. Empty weight truck and trailer, full gas tanks, and my stuff. We are running about 34,500. Oh, that's good. All right. Well, you all listen to me yammer on long enough. Like I said, tomorrow for lunch, I'm going to have chili dogs just about noon. But tomorrow night, I have no idea what I'm really going to make. I might just do something simple, like I said, the ground beef on rice. I may have an opportunity to get a delivery from a local grocery store, so I may have something a little more creative. I mean, I got ramen, spaghetti, rice. I can do curry again. I got some vegetable in there. I got gyoza. I may do a ramen tomorrow. I don't know. May do a little tempura with some shrimp and some other vegetables. I don't know. Well, like I said, I am going to do that for lunch, and I will post the pictures on Unapologetics in My Kitchen on Facebook. But and I believe that I still have a video for chili dogs. So if you look back on This Trucker's Life, you look through the video library, I believe I have a video for chili dogs. I did a live stream on that once before. So you probably look it up. Steamed crabs, yeah, a little tough to do on the truck. A little tough. But like I said, a simple dinner tonight: baked beans, bacon cheeseburger, We're happy. We're satisfied. We're going to be full until tomorrow. We're going to enjoy the night. It is still snowing outside here. Well, let's take a look at the snow. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see. Can I? I can't switch the camera, can I? No, I can't. Okay. Let me move some stuff around here because I moved stuff out of the back so I can get up here. Here we go. So let's take a look out the old window, as it were. Yep. Cancel that. All righty. Albert Lee, Minnesota. This weather is going to be going on all night. It's supposed to stop somewhere around midnight here. Oh, well, you know, that's just the way it be. I'm sorry about that spot, that light up there, but you see that snow falling. That is what we're going to be dealing with tonight and tomorrow morning. So if we get delayed a little bit tomorrow because they got to clear the parking lot in the street, so be it. There we go. Let me stick you right there. There we go. But other than that, let's see. Lobster. I haven't thought about doing lobster, but hey, you know. Like I said, we are here in Albert Lee, Minnesota. We are at the Trails End truck stop with the Petro gas station. Love's is right across the street. The only reason I did stop here is because this weather here is coming from the northeast, where I got to drive through it. And with the oversized load I have and the permits I have, I just couldn't drive. It was a violation of the permit. And also, I don't want to drive in that when it's going to get more and more dangerous. Because I have to go, I'm south of Minneapolis, and I will not deal with those idiots in Minneapolis or any big city when it comes to driving on snow. I want to stay as far away from them as possible. So, yes, we are at the Petro. It's not really, it's a private, Trails End is a private truck stop, but they have Petro gas. So, Petro fuel. It's like Thornton's or Road Ranger. They will have Pilot Flying J fuel. Same kind of thing. But, that's the evening. Like I said, I'm going to go back here, going to finish my dinner, enjoy those baked beans. Better than I thought they would be. I just thought they'd make a little bit of barbecue flavor, but they're fantastic. But other than that, we're okay. We got everything we need. We got water. We got food. We got heat. We got electricity. I got a bed to sleep in. I got clean clothes to wear. I ain't sick. I have basically everything that I need and planning for the future, which, there you go. So, I'm going to say God bless and good night to everybody. Judy, Eugene, Don Pearson, Melanie Elizabeth, Stephen Huber, how you doing? Let's see who else. Who else was in here? Let's see, Linda Barker, how you doing? Bearded Fat Man, how you doing? Let's see. And if I missed anybody, I apologize. But Troy Flanagan, Amber Twig, Umberto, uh, Sandy Puterberg, and everybody, Bonnie Marie. So everybody, thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it as always. So tomorrow, like I said, about the same time, roughly tomorrow, we're going to figure out something else to do for dinner. I am hoping next week. Hoping next week we can do another one of the audience choice dinners. I think people seem to enjoy that. So, excuse me. So, if I can do it Thursday, Friday, you'll see the posting for the menu selection. Vote by number as usual, if I can, and we will go from there. So I just want to say thank you all very much. God bless. Have a good, safe evening. Hopefully I don't get buried in with the avalanche of snow here in Minnesota. Tomorrow we go to Fargo, or Monday we deliver in a little bit north of Fargo. And then we got a load out of Minnesota here going out to Washington State. So you'll see what shenanigans we get up to doing that. So have a good night. Thank you all for joining me. Cooking is an adventure. Take advantage of it. So have a good night. Talk to y'all later. Yes, Eugene, put on Unapologetics in My Kitchen. Everybody is free to come in to join the group and post your videos, post your pictures of your food, comment as you would like to. So, but until then, thank you.